Consider your circumstances. Start small. Have you taken full advantage of the opportunities offered to you? Are you working hard on your career or even your job? Or are you letting bitterness and resentment hold you back and drag you down? Have you made peace with your brother? Are you treating your spouse and your children with dignity and respect? Do you have habits that are destroying your health and well-being? Are you truly shouldering your responsibilities? Have you said what you need to say to your friends and family members? Are there things that you could do, that you know you could do, that would make things around you better? Have you cleaned up your life?
Hi YouTube. Today I want to talk to you about one of the 12 rules from Jordan Peterson's book 12 Rules for Life, which is rule number 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. This is a rule that he's very famously known for. People are making a lot of fun about it, a lot of memes. I tried to implement it in a very pragmatic way, and because I've read the book, I know it's not just about your house in itself. It's about basically your life and how you organize your life in such a way that you have your own things in order in case an emergency happens, in case one of your close friends needs help, and also so that you are set up perfectly to do bigger, greater things. The way that Jordan Peterson describes basically his advice is that you should first try to take care of yourself in your own direct environment before you can hope to achieve something in the bigger community as a whole. People typically tend to want to change the world while their laundry basket is overspilling at home, and that's kind of the running metaphor there. So I've tried to bring his advice into a bit of practice in my life, and I want to walk you guys through the examples that I did, how it helped me, and what I'm planning to do with this for next week. So, obviously, I started off with clean your house, my physical house. So I did the laundry, I did the dishes. Actually, for the whole week, I tried to immediately put the dishes in the dishwasher, and if there were enough laundry to do the laundry, hang the laundry, fold the laundry, water the plants, the basic stuff. But I also had some chores that I didn't do on a weekly basis that are just like a one-time thing, such as this example where you can see it's a very standard IKEA nightstand, which we use to store our socks. But the front side of the drawer was broken off, and I just put it to the side and said, I will get to it. I will do it when I have time. But of course, that time never comes. And now I said, okay, enough is enough. We're gonna get the drill, get some screws, and screw it back. And as you can see, it looks pretty decent and it works fine as well. So I was pretty happy with that. The next thing that was on my list was I like to take the bike to work, and I have a nice lock chain. However, this is the key. As you can see, the key cannot be attached anymore to my key chain, which means that I always lose this key or I forget it, so that when I arrive at work, I cannot lock it. So I just put it there, unlocked, and then when I get off work, I hope it's still there. Of course, this is bound to go wrong at some point. So what I did was I tried to make an additional hole, and finally I could again attach it to my keychain. So I was also pretty happy with that. Another of these examples is this is a pretty cool phone holder. It actually automatically squeezes your phone into position, and it also is a wireless charger. And at some point it just fell down from the car and it broke, and I tossed it into the back. But it's really handy tool, so I tried to fix it, and I don't want to go into the details, but as you can see, finally I managed to put it back in a stable way back into the car, and it works perfectly now. So these are a couple of the examples of things that I try to implement, to put my house into order. Another common thing that I can really recommend to people is cleaning up your computer. And as you can see, my desktop is a huge mess. So this was not really acceptable. On top of that, also my drive was full. So every time I try to make a video, I need to delete some stuff, which I'm not completely sure of if I need it in the future or not. So this was also not really a way to move forward. So I just took the time, sat down. It literally cost me maybe 15 minutes. And I just had to go through it, check what it was, delete the stuff, delete some software that I didn't use anymore for years. And the result is pretty nice. I have a lot of storage space, and also my desktop is a lot cleaner than before. So I can definitely recommend that. So in the end, in summary, I can say that it felt pretty good. These kind of activities to clean up your house are not the most fun to do, but I knew that by the middle of the week, I knew that I had all my clothes cleaned and folded. My dishes were clean. My house was clean, vacuumed, so I could just come home. If I would get sick at this point, it would be fine. I could just lay down, be sick. Everything would be there. I had food, I had clothes. Everything was clean. I didn't have to do anything, so it felt pretty nice. And actually, it also gave me a lot of space to think about other things, what I want to do with this channel in the future, for instance. And yeah, I think there's really something to it. To go a little bit into the discussion that people are hating on JP for simplifying the world, I guess the main case is that sometimes you do have to get together as a group and try to make big changes in society, because at the individual level you just can't. I think I would say it's also not his biggest point, but the way that I interpret it at least is not saying that don't do anything outside of your house until your house is clean, but just realize that every person has their flaws and corruptions and broken things inside of their own realm, let's say. And if everyone would just try to fix those, to speak with your parents if you have a fight, don't let things be unspoken. Fix your childhood traumas, get your financials in order, do your laundry, and then go out into the world. A lot of conflicts that we have with each other could probably be avoided, and also maybe you would have a bit of a better position to work from, I would say. But I don't know, this is just like my thoughts on a Sunday night. Take it with a grain of salt. I just really like the idea of trying to prepare yourself for a bad case scenario, and also really what I said in the beginning as well. Like, let's say a good friend of yours says, "Ah, fuck, I got kicked out of the house. I have nowhere to stay." Do you want to have an additional set of clean bed sheets that you can offer him right away, and enough food to cook for 2 or 3 days for more than one person, or some stuff in the freezer? Do you want to be prepared to help the people that you love around you if they are in need? And I think for me, that just feels good that if I can put my house in such an order that I can accommodate that, I think it's a great way to start from a great base. The link to next week, I want to investigate the concept of Wu Wei. I will give a bit more detailed explanation next week. And I think that if you have your house in perfect order, or perfect-ish, let's say, that is also a great starting point to let things happen more naturally and creatively. So hopefully it will work out. I'm going to start tomorrow. I hope you like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and have a nice day.